Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner trying to create good field position. And here he comes from inside the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Toss play to the outside. Oh, look at the quick cut. Oh, and he fumbles. He scooped up the ball. It's still a live play.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pressure, and the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nice grab. It's Figueroa. And he's brought down there.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get it to the running back. With sure hands, it's West. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's press coverage now from these DBs. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And the tailback's got it again. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
No press here. The defense backing away. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. Might have to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Good as he gets the pass away. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Getting set. Here's second down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Razorbacks are going to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They can't stop him. Ball's still out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And the Razorbacks line it up with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So we'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to fair catch this. Michigan offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Contact as he let the ball go. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tight end makes the grab. Using a strong stiff arm. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run the option. It's a run. Running back's got it. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Arkansas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Contact as he threw it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First play of the second half is a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Here's the option play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. It's caught downfield. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. A handoff to the back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brady.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Movement here from the tight end. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On the ground, it's Russell. Spinning out of the tackle. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hogs. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Send the back in motion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And this one is getting ugly. Shows the skill set there, their athletic ability and excellent decision-making on the move.
Well, these are the kind of plays where a head coach and an offensive coordinator just have to trust their quarterback, because there's a lot that can go wrong in those situations. But with this guy, he's able to buy time, make a play when nothing is there. That's how you continue to earn your coach's trust.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Silva. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, first and 10.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Just overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. The Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down and goal. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second down. We're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. First down at 10.
42 Spider. 4-2.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Razorbacks are going to cash in this red zone trip. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Arkansas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go.
That's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Powers through a tackle. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Hawks. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Figueroa. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. On first and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Cut. Let's go. Ringo.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and